Hello, everyone. Hello, Professor. So, today our group will be presenting on flowing, screening, and accessing. We are the four members of this group, and we are going to present on this topic today. And there are three major technological forces that Kevin Kelly's urges are shaping modern society. So, throughout this presentation, we will explore key insights from Kelly's work, real world scenarios that demonstrate these trends, how various industries and individuals are being transformed by them. Our goal is to show that these forces are not isolated, they are interconnected and continuously reshaping our everyday's behavior, expectations, and opportunity. Let's begin with the overview of Kelly's insight to set foundation of our discussion. Next, please. So this is our table of contents. So these are the 10 key points we are going to discuss today. So these points will be discussed by my some of the friends. So next slides, please. So Kevin Kelly's insight. In this section, we focus on Kevin Kelly's core ideas from the inevitable. Kelly explained that technological forces are predictable trends that shape society regardless of individual resistance. The first trend, flowing, highlights how digital information is constantly updated. This sweeps value from ownership, participation, and continuous access. Second is screening. It refers to the rise of screens as our primary interfaces with the world. The third concept is accessing. It emphasizes that people no longer need to own hardware and resources. Instead, they subscribe and stream. Altogether, these are three forces shows how digital technology reshapes behavior, consumptions, and industry structure. Next, please. So, from my part, it's the last one is technological and societal context. To understand why these technological forces emerge, we need to consider the broader context. Digital transformation accelerated with digitization of media, global internet access, artificial intelligence. As shown on these slides, these trends have reshaped consumer expectations, how people expect instant access, constant update, and personalized experience. At the same time, society has gained greater access to global knowledge, but has also been increasingly dependent on algorithm and digital. This context explain how Kelly's concept moves from theory to individual reality. So thank you. Next will be continued by my friend.
Hi, myself Naresh, and welcoming to my slide. So, scenario one, following the music streaming like Spotify, and so this one is moving to the music moved from the CDs and downloading to continuous streaming on platforms like Spotify and Apple Music instead of owning songs, and user now access the million instantly and update the real-time algorithms, recommendation playlist, and applying the listening discover the new music. So this all under this following music streaming. While coming to the next slide, scenario two, like screening and YouTube or Netflix. So this scenario two represents screening wherever screen becomes our main source of entertainment, and learning platforms like YouTube and Netflix replaced the traditional TV by the offering on demand personalized contact dividing by the algorithm. Education also shifted tools like Coursera and Khan Academy, and also anyone to learn anything through the video lessons. Screening shows how screen shapes and what the we watch and how we learn and how we inform the research you us. So while coming to the last slide from my side, and scenario three, accessing cloud computing, AWS, Azure, Google. So this one is companies no longer buy the servers and they use AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud get the storage and computing the power when needed. This reduce the cost, support, and fast growth and increase the flexibility, but it shows also bring the risk, cybersecurity like issues depending on the cloud providers. So accessing shows how access, not ownership, and drivers the today digital economy. So while coming to the rest of my slides, my friend will continue on that one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna give a sort of slide it. And the next slide is individual and industries. So basically, the technology is not only knocking on our doors, but it has already crawled through the window and eaten our snacks and recognized our Spotify playlist. So the listeners, they're no longer just listeners; they are the crusader of the musical university. Someone out there has a playlist called "Songs for When the Chicken Nuggets Betray Me," and that's the power for students. Students has evolved into the flexible online beings, which can attend classes, eat field, take naps, and fight for the Wi-Fi all at the same time. Like for the viewers now enjoy algorithm contents and personalized as Netflix particularly knows that the childhood dramas. For the workers depend on cloud tools so much that if the Google Drive sneezes, the entire office collapses. Industries, they are going through it. Music, like label invents money making every 5 minutes. Entertainment streaming like services are tag teaming cable into extinction. Education is like hybrid learning is the new choosy fighter. Like IT and business is the cloud native companies spreading while traditional companies are still trying their shoes. So basically, like everyone from students to CEOs is riding the tech roller coaster, and nobody's getting off like anytime soon. So going on to the next slide, like disruptors and opportunities. Now let's talk about the disruptor. The dramatic plot twist of the digital era is like the disruptor, like creators are losing control to algorithms that sometimes recommend videos like how to befriend a raccoon, which is valuable, but still, like traditional schools and cable networks are losing relevance faster than in my New Year's resolution, like cybersecurity threats like the digital ninjas. Consumers now have subscription because apparently paying for so many platforms is to watch one show is too much. Like for opportunities, creators can go global instantly. Like one good video, boom, famous in Brazil. Like startups have now lower barriers, meaning anyone can launch anyone. Like real-time analysis give companies superpowers like stacking and legally. Cloud innovations make everything scalable, like turning your great garage into a real global empire. Like disruption might feel like a little wall, but glitching. Honestly, it's just the universe upgrading to the next version. Now, moving on to the next slide. Like technology impact and identity process. So basically, technology has not only changed what we do, but it has changed who we are. Like for identity, we are no longer passive consumers. We are participants, co-creators, comment section philosophers. Personality, like personalization is so advanced that the internet knows how it tastes better than your mom. Like producers are basically digital shifters, platforms, and creators at the same time. Like industries are adopting new identities faster than a person running from the student tab. For the progress, innovation cycles are spinning so fast that by the time you buy a device, it's already outdated. Data-driven decisions rule. The world numbers are the new crystal balls. Knowledge is democratized. Anyone can learn quantum physics in 2 a.m. at the night. As our digital identities evolve, so does our capacity to innovate, progress, and redefine what it means to be human. Thank you, everyone.
Hi everyone. Now I will be talking about the synthesis of the findings. Across the three concepts we studied, flowing, screening and accessing, we notice a few major patterns. First, information today is no longer fixed or slow. It is consistently flowing, being updated and shared in real time. This makes knowledge more flexible but also harder to control. Second, screen have become the main way we learn, work and communicate, whether it's phone, laptop or tablets. Screen shapes almost every part of our daily life experience. Next, accessing is becoming more important than ownership. Instead of buying physical products, people now prefer streaming and digital services. This shift from a new economic model where access is the main value. We also find that the algorithm plays a central role in shaping identity and opportunities. They influence what we see, what we buy, and even the choice we make. Finally, industries are transforming into digital ecosystems that rely heavily on data and platform. So, overall, this forces us creating a highly interconnected digital social where information, technology, and access are all deeply linked. Moving to next slide. Now let's look at the broader implementations of these trends. On socially level, we see more equality in access to information and new digital creative economics emerging. But at the same time, there is a rise in digital dependence, algorithm bias, and privacy concern. As data became more valuable, protecting personal information became extremely important. At the industrial level, companies are faced pressure to evolve faster and they must adapt cloud technologies, complete across digital platforms and ensure digital literacy among employees. Almost every career now needs basic digital skills. Looking at the long-term picture, we expect hybrid physical digital identities to become normal. People will consistently move between real and digital spaces. Continuous long life learning will also be necessary because technology changes so quickly. And overall, technology will remain the primary force shaping how society evolves. This implication shows that the digital transformation is not just technological, it affects society, industry, and our long-term future. Now moving to next slide. These are all the references we took to complete this project, and